What's up, YouTube? Evilman XD here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Black White 2 Wi-Fi battle. Now, after the glorious power that was Chips.mp4, and after the amazingness that was Let's Play Pokemon Toxic Purple, I am back to bringing you guys normal battles. So this is a battle against a guy by the name of Cody that I had on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. And this is a team that I made specifically around Metagross, because Metagross is a fucking boss and such. And I have wall breaking fucking Hydreigon. I got a bunch of cool shit on this team. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Now somebody was telling me this is someone else's team, but I didn't recognize it whatsoever. He's gonna go ahead and lead off with Jirachi. Turns out it's actually Scarfrachi with that Fire Punch, and I'm leading off with that Bug to set up them Stealth Cocks, just because I wanted to get Stealth Cocks up. Stealth Cocks is always a good idea. He also has no spinner, so why not? At this point, I'm really not seeing much reason to let that Bug live, because he's not setting up rocks of his own, so let's just set up what I can. So I'm going to go ahead and go out to that Hydra, that big-ass Hydreigon, and he's going to go out into Tyranitar. So that means he is going to get his weather up, which actually isn't that big of a deal to me, but I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse just to play it safe. I had a couple of different predictions going on in my mind, so didn't want to get too fancy, but I wanted to make sure I was actually getting some damage in on something. So right here, he's not expecting it. I'm gonna go for that superpower. Bitch! Mix Hydreigon. What you know about it? Superpower, OHKOing, all those fucking bitches. And I get the crit to kind of rub it in his face, because that's, you know, ×4 super effective plus the crit. Kind of be a dick with it. Oh, and Life Orb, you know. Throw all that in there. So now he comes out into Chicken Scratch. Chicken Scratch gets hurt by them rocks, so I'm just gonna go into that Fat Master 900, because I'm gonna fat my way to victory. And he's gonna actually go for that HP Ice, not gonna do diddly, and he's running that fucking Life Orb like he thinks he's tough or something. What? He doesn't. He's not tough. Fat Master 900 is tough. Look at him pull on that chain. He's gonna squirtle all over your Jigglypuffs. So here I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I miss, because I'm Evilman XD, and that's what Evilman XD do. We get horrible luck and miss. So we're going to get some leftovers recovery here, and I'm just going to Volt Switch right on out on him. I don't really want to handle Cradily with that Fat Master, because I know he'll just probably try to set up all over my face. So I'm going to go out to that X, that Metagross, that whole team that this team is built upon. And he's named Dat X because he's blue like Mega Man X. So, you know, fun fact. And he has like a giant X across his face, so that too. So Cradily's like, no, I ain't hanging out, bro. I'm done. GG. So I'm just going to go for the safe Meteor Mash, and this is Banded Adamant Max Attack, and look at how much it does. It's so pretty. And I get the attack raise. Oh, yes. Excellent. So with that attack raise, I know I'm going to be able to knock out Jirachi, even when he goes for the Fire Punch and does barely a third. So another freaking Meteor Mash destroys him. Then I get another attack boost, so excellent. And I'm looking pretty high and mighty right now. Now, sadly, he does have that Landorus to come in, that Chicken Scratch motherfucker. So I'm gonna have to go out into that Fat Master 9000 while he goes for fucking that shit. Like, who packs that? Who does that? That's not a thing. I don't like special Landorus. Just don't do that. Bad guy. He goes for U-turn, gets a crit. I'm like, ah, you're dealing damage. No, quit doing that. So now comes Cradily. Not too afraid of Cradily. Just gonna go for the safe Hydro Pump. And because I was gonna hit Landorus, and he's like, Water Absorb. I think I'm cool because I'm a fucking plant and I look like I have dildos around my face. And I'm just like, whatever. So he's gonna bring back out Chicken Scratch, making some predictions, thinking he's all sorts of cool. And I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp this time, and I'm gonna hit that goddamn Landorus, and I'm gonna get some residual damage on it, because YOLO as fuck right now. YOLO all the way home. Hashtag YOLT. And he's just gonna go ahead and stay and go for that HP Ice. I'm like, bro, no. Why would I be switching out right now? Are you dense? Do you even lift? I stay in, go for that HP Ice, and I kill it. Because YOLT. Hashtag YOLT. Look it up on Twitter. It's trending right now. EvilmanXD. So, anyways, after Sandstorm, get some recovery, and he's gonna go ahead and bring out his own Fat Master 900, except for, it's not a master, it's just like this generic little fapper. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's good. He's going to go ahead and kill off my Rotom Wash. And that means I'm going to get switch priority when he decides to go into Hippowdon. Pawn one. Get that leftovers recovery, and I'm gonna go into that Tinkerbell, that fairy, that fucking Celebi. I love Celebi. She's so strong. I didn't really realize how good Celebi was up until I started using this team, because I always had like this vengeance against Celebi because I hated when other people would use it against me. But now I kind of love the little bastard. Quite good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go for Perish Song just to force the Cradilly to get out of here, because I don't really have a response to it in the form of Celebi, and I don't want anything else getting toxic like Celebi just did. Thankfully, since Celebi does have natural cure though, it's really not going to be that big of an issue, because I'll just switch out and I'll heal it off. So, you know, that's cool. I can't U-turn though, because I'm pretty sure U-turn will keep the Perish count with me, so I'm just going to go ahead and hard switch out into Dat Hydra. And he goes out into Dat Hippowdon. I see Hippowdon, I'm like, bro, easy enough. I'm just going to Dark Pulse the ever-loving shit out of you, because, you know, Dat Hydra's tough and he doesn't give a fuck. So Hydreigon, being a massive beast that he is going to do about half to Hippowdon. Well, more than half, definitely. And he's just going to go ahead and set up his Stealth Rocks, because he thinks he's tough. Like late game rocks, like to the point where they don't even matter anymore. Like it's not a thing. So then he's going to go ahead and switch out again into Cradilly. Like, I have no idea where he's going with this other than to take the special hit. But even though he's like max special defense in the sand, he does not take Dark Pulse well, like at all. Then I'm just gonna go for superpower. He knows I have it. Why does he stay in? I don't fucking know. He's retarded. Look at all that big damage. That fucking destruction. Now, right here, I decided I'm just gonna kind of play with him a little bit. I don't want to, you know, be a total dick or anything. So he's going to go ahead, go on to that Fat Master 900, that Rotom Wash, that cord pulling motherfucker, but he can't handle me right now, just like the club. The club wishes they could handle me. So I'm going to go on to that Tinkerbell, that pretty little princess, fuck up all your shit. And he's going to go for Thunderbolt, and unfortunately for me, he's going to get that Para. Now, why is this unfortunate for me? Because Tinkerbell can easily just destroy the rest of his team. However, since I'm paralyzed, that means that Hippopodon will get to go first. So that means he can just sit there and go slack off until I get para-haxed, because, you know, YOLO, and he wants to be a stalling dick to make this a bad video for YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it one time, go for Giga Drain just to see if I manage to be faster. Unfortunately, I do not. So since I am going to be slower, I'm just going to go ahead and go for that Perish Song, because he can't switch out. What's he going to do? He's going to sit there and look at me menacingly? Hell no. He's going to take the Perish Song like a little bitch, and then I'm just going to win, and I'm going to YOLO, YOLT, hashtag swag all over his face. So this would be a good time to plug all my other videos. If you have not seen chips.mp4, definitely check out chips.mp4, link in the description below. It is the video of a generation. You must watch it. If you have not seen Let's Play Pokemon Toxic Purple, you should definitely check that out too. It's really good. Coming up next for you guys, I have an RU rotation battle against my buddy Ditto My Wiz. Yes, it's an rotation battle. It's confusing as hell, and it's really hard to predict in for me. So, you know, that was really fun. And new Let's Play coming up here pretty soon. I gotta start recording the parts for it, but I'm sure once it's done, everybody will love it very, very much. So anyways, ending the battle here really quick. That Tink ends up coming in at the last second. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain, and then he's going to perish to my lovely, lovely lullaby. So that'll be GG Cody. That was a 3-0 with Team Metagross. If you enjoyed the Evilman XD videos, which you know you do because I don't record on a potato, you should definitely leave a like, a comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys around later. Deuces.